Welcome to Elders' Wisdom Path. Did you know that many seniors unknowingly sabotage their own health simply by the words they use at the doctor's office? It may sound surprising, but the way you talk can either help your doctor save your life, or quietly rob you of the care you deserve. In this video, we'll reveal 5 common phrases seniors say that are quietly harming their health. These phrases may feel polite, humble, or even wise, but in reality they confuse doctors, block early diagnosis, and prevent you from receiving the best treatment. Stay tuned till the end, because learning these simple changes could transform your doctor visits, protect your independence, and even extend your years of healthy living. 1. Saying, "I'm fine," when you're not. This is perhaps the most dangerous phrase seniors use in the doctor's office. On the outside, it looks simple and polite. But in reality, "I'm fine," can shut the door on life-saving information. When you say, "I'm fine," your doctor hears that everything is normal. They may move on, skipping over questions that could reveal a serious condition. Doctors aren't mind readers, they depend on your words to guide their thinking. And if your words hide the truth, they can miss the chance to help you early. Why do seniors say this? Often, it comes from pride and upbringing. Many older adults were raised to stay tough, not complain, and keep private matters hidden. Others fear being seen as weak or needy. So they downplay their symptoms with a quick, "I'm fine." But here's the ugly truth: silence doesn't make the problem disappear. It only makes it worse. Take Martha, a 76-year-old woman. At every visit, she told her doctor she was fine. In reality, she was experiencing dizzy spells and breathlessness. She kept quiet because she didn't want to cause worry. By the time she finally spoke up, her condition had progressed into something far more serious. Early intervention could have saved her months of suffering. Backhand index pointing right lesson: saying, "I'm fine," may feel polite, but it can quietly rob you of years of health. Honesty is not complaining, it's protecting your life. 2. Saying, "It's just old age." How many times have you brushed off an ache, pain, or memory lapse with the words, "It's just old age"? This phrase may feel harmless, but it can be extremely dangerous. The truth is, not every problem comes from aging. Some aches may signal arthritis that can be treated. Shortness of breath may point to heart issues. Poor sleep may be related to conditions that can be managed. But when seniors label everything as old age, they miss the chance to catch these problems early. Why does this happen? Many seniors fear bad news. By blaming everything on age, they protect themselves from the possibility of hearing something scary. Others grew up watching parents accept suffering as normal. That belief still lingers. But here's the harsh reality: saying, "It's just old age," teaches your doctor to dismiss your concerns. You unknowingly train them to overlook issues that might be treatable. Frank, a 72-year-old man, made this mistake. He felt chest discomfort but brushed it off, telling his doctor it was just old age. Months later, he collapsed and was diagnosed with advanced heart disease. Earlier detection could have given him a simpler, safer treatment. Instead, it cost him months of recovery. Backhand index pointing right lesson: age may explain some changes, but not all. Don't excuse your symptoms. Give your doctor the chance to separate normal aging from danger signals. 3. Saying, "I don't want to bother you." This phrase might sound humble, but it can silently put your health at risk. Many seniors, out of courtesy, downplay their problems with words like, "I don't want to bother you," or "I know you're busy." But doctors are there for one reason: to help you. When you minimize your needs, you unintentionally give the impression that your issues are minor. And once again, serious concerns slip through the cracks. Why does this happen? For many seniors, it comes from a lifetime of respecting authority and valuing other people's time over their own. They were taught not to take up space, not to complain, and to be selfless. But in the exam room, that politeness becomes dangerous. George, a 69-year-old man, used to tell his doctor he didn't want to bother him. Because of that, he never mentioned his constant leg cramps and poor sleep. Months later, he was rushed to the hospital with a blood clot, something that could have been managed if caught earlier. His courtesy nearly cost him his life. Backhand index pointing right lesson: your health is never a burden. When you shrink your voice, you shrink your chances of healing. You have every right to your doctor's full attention. 4. Saying, "You're the doctor, you decide." At first, this phrase seems respectful. After all, doctors have years of training and expertise. But blindly handing over all decisions is risky. Here's why. Doctors know the science, but you know your body, your lifestyle, and your values. When you say, "You're the doctor, you decide," you silence your own voice. That can lead to treatments that don't fit your life, or side effects you could have avoided if you spoke up. Why do seniors say this? It comes from another time, an era when doctors were seen as unquestionable authority figures. Asking questions felt rude. Trust was shown by silence. But today, medicine is most powerful when it's a partnership. Take Ruth, an 81-year-old woman. She always told her doctor, "You're the doctor, you decide." She ended up on a medication with side effects that made her miserable. Only later, when she began voicing her concerns, did her doctor adjust her treatment to something that truly worked for her. Backhand index pointing right lesson: doctors are guides, not dictators. They bring expertise, but you bring lived experience. Speak up, ask questions, and make decisions together. That's how you get care that truly supports your life. 5. Saying, "It's nothing, forget it." This is perhaps the most damaging phrase of all. Seniors often use it when they feel embarrassed, ashamed, or worried about sounding foolish. But dismissing your own symptoms can be life-threatening. What seems small today, a cough, bleeding gums, or sudden fatigue, might be the clue that prevents something bigger tomorrow. Doctors can only work with the information you share. When you shut down a topic with "forget it," you close the door on answers you may desperately need. Why do seniors say this? Psychology plays a role. Many fear hearing bad news, so they protect themselves by brushing concerns aside. Others feel pride, believing that admitting to a problem makes them weak. But silence only delays the truth. Leonard, a 75-year-old man, once noticed his gums were bleeding. When asked, he waved it off, saying, "It's nothing." Months later, he was diagnosed with advanced gum disease that affected his whole body. Early mention could have saved him pain, expense, and risk. Backhand index pointing right lesson: no symptom is too small. What you call nothing could be the very key to protecting your strength and independence. Speak up, your future self will thank you. So, which of these 5 phrases have you said to your doctor? "I'm fine, it's just old age, I don't want to bother you, you're the doctor, you decide," or "It's nothing"? Remember, your words carry power. By avoiding these 5 habits, you'll create stronger communication, earn your doctor's trust, and get the care you truly deserve. You are not a burden. Your questions are not silly. And your health deserves every ounce of attention. Thank you for joining us today on Elders' Wisdom Path. If this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the wisdom we share here. And leave a comment below, tell us which phrase you'll stop using, and how you'll speak differently at your next appointment. This is Elders' Wisdom Path, guiding you toward a healthier, stronger, and wiser life. See you in the next video.